You ever type something into AI and you get back this perfectly polished, totally useless response? Like you poured something real out, right? Something that was actually bothering you, and it came back with 5 bullet points and a suggestion to practice more self care. And then you closed the tab and thought, okay, this thing just doesn't get me. But here's what I want to talk about today, because I don't think the AI failed you. I think nobody told you what it actually needs from you to be useful. And that's a different problem with a different fix. Hey, I'm Tamberly. Welcome to Digital Wellness Journal. We're 30 days deep into answering every question, every real question about AI and journaling, one day at a time. Today is day 2, and the question is, what exactly does AI do when I write something down? So let's get into it. So here's what's actually happening when you type something into an AI tool. It's not reading between the lines. It's not picking up on what you meant. It's not sensing your energy. And I know it feels like it should be, right? Because sometimes it says something that feels so on point, you're like, oh, how did that, right? But what it actually do is pattern matching, right? It's taking your exact words, comparing them to an enormous amount of language that that's already processed. And it's generating a response that fits the shape of what you gave it. That's it. That's the whole thing, right? And here's why that matters, okay? The more specific your words, the more specific what comes back. The more vague your words are, the more generic the response is. AI doesn't fill in what you meant. It only works with what you gave it, what you wrote. Now, to be for real, how many times have you typed something like, I'm just overwhelmed, or I don't know what to do, or I'm tired, and then expect something helpful to come back? That's like calling a friend and saying things are bad and just hanging up the phone. She can't help you. She doesn't know what's bad. She doesn't know if it's your job, relationship, your health, money, or all of it above. You gave her nothing to work with, right? AI is the same. Think about it like that, okay? Except at least with your friend, she'll call you back and ask you questions. And AI just responds to what's there. So here's what changes everything, okay? When you write specifically, when you say what actually happened, when when you did it, how it made you feel, and what you're not sure about, the AI then has something real to work with. It can reflect the pattern back to you. It can ask you questions you hadn't even thought about to ask yourself. And it can help you think instead of just validating that you're tired. I mean, that's the whole point, right? We don't need more validation that we're tired. We already know that. We need a thinking partner that helps us figure out what to do about it. And here's the thing I want you to really sit with: being Pacific isn't a skill you have to go learn. You already know how to do it. You do it when you're talking to your doctor. You do it when you're explaining something to your kids. You do it even when you're telling your partner the full story instead of I'm fine. You just haven't been doing it with AI because nobody told you that's what it needs. So AI doesn't make you more self-aware. Your honesty does. You do. AI just gives your honesty somewhere to go. And that is crazy when you think about it, right? Because you've been carrying around all this specific, real, detailed knowledge about your own life, and you've been handing AI the vague version of it, right? And no wonder it keeps giving you bullet points about self care. So here's what I want you to do today, not tomorrow, not someday, but today. Before you open an AI tool, I want you to write 3 to 5 sentences about one thing that's been taking up space in your head. Not I'm stressed, the actual thing that you're stressed about. What happened, when it happened, how it made you feel, and what you're still not sure about. Then I want you to paste it into AI and ask, what patterns do you notice in what I wrote? See what comes back when you give it something real to work with. Now that's day 2. Tomorrow we're going to do day 3. And y'all, the questions keep getting better. If you want a community of women on the same exact journey, lightening the load, slowly coming back to ourselves, come join us in the Prompt of Life. It's free, it's real, and it's full of women who get it without you even having to explain yourself. The link is in the description, and I'll see you in the next one.
Thanks for watching. If you're designing a life less loaded, subscribe and join the community. Drop a comment below. I read every single one. See you next time.